Samsung has just rolled out a new update for the Galaxy S24 lineup, starting with users in South Korea. Good news! The update will soon reach international markets. But what's different about this update? We now have a first set of pictures courtesy of Ice Universe. Before the update, the Galaxy S24 Plus also had a washed-out colors issue. But with the update, there are 3 new settings to choose from. Let's compare the 3 levels. The first option is how the Galaxy S24 looked before, with washed-out colors. The second option is similar to how the Galaxy S23 Ultra looked. The third option has more vibrant colors with saturated yellows and overall lively look. It's worth noting that there's a slight difference between the photos, which could be due to their upload to Twitter, affecting how they appear. When some people started saying there was no difference in the photos, a Twitter user pointed out that the difference is mainly noticeable in the yellows. After the update, you can choose between these settings to make your display look less dull and more vibrant. The international market is eagerly awaiting the update. According to Samsung's information shared with 9 to 5 Google, the rollout will begin on February 22. The Galaxy S24 Ultra phone had a problem with blurry images as shown in the photo. The updates aim to fix the issue, although it's strange that it focuses on specific lighting conditions when the problem occurs regardless of lighting. Any improvement is good news. These updates are exactly what we needed for the S24 Ultra cameras. Just hang tight until the 22nd for the update, and all your issues will be fixed. Samsung announced that the Galaxy S23 series, including the S23 FE, Z Fold 5, Z Flip 5, and Galaxy Tab S9, will receive the artificial intelligence features of the Galaxy S24 this week. A company has made significant progress towards implementing this plan. A new update for the Samsung On-Device Resource app is now available on the Galaxy Store. Prior to the launch of the Galaxy S24 series, this app handled on-device processing tasks like converting speech to text in Bixby and enabling voice typing recognition in the Samsung keyboard. Now let's move on to the Tom's Guide battery test results. This test involves browsing the internet on a 5G network with the screen brightness set to 150 nits. In initial tests, the Galaxy S24 Ultra had an impressive battery life, lasting 16 hours and 45 minutes. It screams adaptive mode, which adjusts the refresh rate between 1 and 120 Hz depending on what you're doing. This time is over 4 hours longer than its predecessor, the Galaxy S23 Ultra, which lasted for 12 hours and 22 minutes in our tests. In the Tom's Guide battery test, the iPhone 15 Pro Max lasted for 14 hours and 2 minutes. While that's a good performance, it's still almost 3 hours less than the Galaxy S24 Ultra. On the other hand, the Pixel 8 Pro only lasted for 10 hours and 3 minutes, falling behind the S24 Ultra by more than 6 hours. The new processor might be the reason for the huge difference in battery life between the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and the Galaxy S23 Ultra. As we all know, the Samsung Galaxy A55 5G is releasing, so let's talk about it. If you have already watched this video, you can skip this part. The much-anticipated Galaxy A55 is on the horizon, and we have got all the details you need. Samsung's Galaxy A50 series has been a standout in the smartphone market, particularly for its impressive features at an attractive price point. Following the success of the Galaxy A54, Samsung is gearing up for the release of its successor, the Galaxy A55. Let's delve into everything we currently know about this eagerly awaited device. Going by historical patterns, Samsung typically unveils its Galaxy A series phones towards the end of the first quarter, so we can anticipate the Galaxy A55 to hit the stage around March 2024, following the release schedule of its predecessors. Shifting gears to variants and pricing, Bluetooth side data hints at 3 Galaxy A55 models: SMA556B, SMA556E, and SMA556E_DS. The SMA556B seems tailored for Europe, while the others may target Asian markets. While exact pricing details are scarce if we consider past generations, the Galaxy A54 at £449/$449, the Galaxy A53 at £399/$449, and the Galaxy A52 at £399/$499. It's reasonable to expect the Galaxy A55 to stay below the £500/$500 mark. Design. Leaked renders showcase the Galaxy A55 in 3 captivating colors: awesome ice blue, awesome lilac, and awesome navy. Inspired by the A54, it features the key island design with a subtly raised frame around the power and volume keys, confirming a sleek metal build. The phone has rounded corners, a protruding rear camera array, and a flat display with a noticeable bezel and a punch hole for the selfie camera. Expected dimensions: 161.1 x 77.3 8.2 millimeters, 6.3 x 3.0, 0.32 inches display. Now, turning our attention to the display. While exact details on the Galaxy A55's display specs remain uncertain, if Samsung continues with the A54's display, users can expect satisfaction. Speculations point towards a 6.5-inch flat display featuring a centered Infinity O front camera. Anticipated specifications include full HD plus resolution and a refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. Given the A54's impressive display, any enhancements in this area will surely elevate the overall user experience. Performance. Now, let's talk about performance. The Galaxy A55 continues the series evolution, moving from the criticized Exynos 1280 to the improved Exynos 1380 in the A54. Now, it's rumored to feature the latest Exynos 1480, a promising upgrade. According to Geekbench 6 results, this new SoC is expected to be paired with an unconventional GPU choice, the Eclipse 530 based on AMD's RDNA2 architecture. While the CPU improvements may not be groundbreaking, the shift in GPU could potentially enable the A55 to support ray tracing in games, although this feature is yet to be confirmed. The A55 prototype scored 1127 in the single-core test and 3090 in the multi-core test, surpassing the A54 by a slight margin. The device is expected to retain 8 GB of RAM, maintaining a balance between performance and efficiency. Cameras. Shifting our focus to the camera setup, rumors suggest that the Galaxy A55 might not bring significant changes in this department. The Galaxy Club report suggests no major changes, but that's not necessarily bad news. The A54 delivered impressive photos for its price. While the rear camera setup seems consistent, unfortunately, there's no news on any front camera updates. If the leaks are accurate, the Galaxy A55 might continue to use the same 32-megapixel front camera sensor as its predecessor, the Galaxy A54. While the A54's front camera delivers decent performance, some users may have hoped for an upgrade given the iterative nature of smartphone releases. Battery and charging. Now onto the Galaxy A55's battery and charging. TÜV Rheinland certification reveals 25 VLU fast charging with 9V and 2.55 as support. The 3C certification reinforces Samsung's dedication to fast charging in mid-range phones. While exact battery details are limited, we anticipate reliable 5,000 mAh cell for extended usage. Network and connectivity. Moving on to network and connectivity, the Bluetooth SIG certification reveals that the Galaxy A55 will sport Bluetooth 5.3, matching the capabilities of its predecessor, the A54. Consistent connectivity ensures a smooth user experience, especially with wireless accessories. Software. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about the software. The Galaxy A55 is gearing up for launch with Android 14 and Samsung's One UI 6, promising a seamless and user-friendly experience. This combo suggests exciting enhancements to Samsung's ecosystem. Plus, users can anticipate robust software support with the possibility of receiving 4 major Android updates throughout the device's lifespan. Stay tuned for those latest Android advancements.